current events, sports, anything that we could pass time doing because 10 hours, only the strong survive to do those 10 hours.
Yeah, those 10 hours are um something we're going to elaborate more on doing, but you do have to have the drive to stream on tagged and do 10 hours a week. It's required for those that's trying for the top badge as well. And if y'all just now joining us, this is how to better your live stream. This is my very first show that I ever did on tagged app. That my first featured banner show was how to better your live stream. I actually did 2 seasons of that, 2 years of it, and then I switched to my baby I Know You. But the demand has become high to bring back this show because a lot of people don't know how to better their live stream. And I know Tag got some little snippets, and we'll go into those little clips and stuff where they give you a little bit of hints. But this show will be a place where you can come in and ask your question in here, or hey, Mama Jazzy, or leave your comment and I can answer them. Also, this is a stream where I can help you. Shani can help you. You know, we can help grow the tag app. So after the 10 hours a week, they want you to do 250K diamonds a week. That's a little bit elaborating into that 5 million. What you shaking your head about, for Shani?
I remember these days.
Yeah. Okay, elaborate a little bit on them days.
So I got my badge before they had challenges. So
Okay.
now I feel like anybody that is working towards a badge, doing those challenges will help you get those.
Mm-hmm.
Helping your friends complete them, you completing them, you getting your rubies. I didn't have that. So I'm very jealous of everybody that's trying to get a
Oh,
badge.
now in the got challenges, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't have challenges when I got my badge either, so it's okay. It's okay. We went through that rough part, what we call get it out the mud. We
Right.
got it out. We got
But
out the
that's
mud.
but that's okay because tag is growing and improving, and that's just to elevate and help other people want to do it. So,
You're right.
you know, we
You're
were in the
right.
trenches, but it's okay.
Right. Absolutely right. Also, they say you need to have entertaining and engaging content that also warrants a gift. I threw that
my
warrants a gift in there. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
first form of content on here was I did a dating show. Like you heard of like Love and Marriage. I did a dating show. I had a couple that was dating, a couple that had been married for a little bit, and then I had a couple that had been married over 20 years. So yeah, the content brings the people in. You pick a time, you pick a date, and the people will come. It starts off slow, but they will come.
Right. Right. The last one, the top tagged app have listed up there also is appropriate content. So you want to elaborate on that one?
Yeah, you can't be twerking and showing boobies and booty and having your kids run across the stream and you
Yeah.
know talk
Yeah.
about harming people and any of that.
Yeah.
Keep it
So
cute.
yeah. Keep it cute. So
Keep it
again,
cute.
real quick, like Chris always announced at the rundown, and y'all can catch it every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, or is it? Yep,
Two.
2
I
p.m.
was thinking
Eastern.
other.
Yeah. 2 p.m. Eastern. And he'll say these at the top of the hour sometimes or in the middle or whatever. But to become a top ad, you need to have 5 million diamonds, 5,000 favorites, 10 hours a week of streaming time, 250K a week, and entertaining and engaging content and appropriate content. And also abide by the tags, terms, and services because you can potentially lose your page or not be allowed to stream on the app. I done lost the badge before acting a fool, not answering them terms and services. So yeah, we need to do what we supposed to do.
And
So
most
those is
importantly, you need
yeah,
patience because just
patience.
because you fill out the application does not mean you will get picked
Right.
immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get there too. Like those is to come along with the things you gotta do to get there. Because every time I see Joe go live, he did hold up that little paper up. I think it's a wonderful visual of somebody trying to get a top badge. Okay. So those is tag things they want you to do. I'm gonna tell you a couple things Pillow wants you to do, and then I'm gonna let Shawnee give her input on what she feel like you should do in case I missed anything or tag stuff. Tag give you those rules, but if you want Pillow as a mentor, which I will mentor y'all. Hey, Clash, and how you doing? Thanks for coming. Um, I will mentor you, but I'm probably stricter than Tag. You know, and Tag got you some rules and you do some things like that. But I am a no nonsense, don't have time to play type of person. And I think if you ask me to help you mentor you, and I say, yeah, then you need to be devoted to doing the stream right and at least follow by these rules. So you need to have great lighting. That's one of mine. It's a big old light in front of me, and look how beautiful the light is in front of Shawnee right now. It's so bright I could see it on the wall, and the room is good and everything. So yes, I love her lighting. That's one. Some type of backdrop. I love. Thank you so much, Phenom, and welcome to the stream, babe. I love the old school ways of tag, and I feel like it shows that you are above the rest. Okay. And to become a top badge, you is above the rest. You know what I mean? You take pride in what your background is. You're not just streaming in the living room on the couch and we can see the kids and grandma pictures in the background. That you did tag, the app tag loves to see that you dedicated a small portion of your home to stream in. That gives us a wonderful visual. I love my background right now. I kind of have the clouds going on because I've been living this tag streaming dream. And it feel like I'm just flying in the clouds and I'm enjoying this tag streaming dream. So that's what I want y'all to feel like when y'all come in here is that y'all have it's a wonderful dream, it's some clouds, it's some niceness and all that. So backdrop is important for I'm mentoring you. No dark streaming. I don't play the radio. If I come in there and catch your live like this, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna send it to you and I'm gonna say, have a great day. Okay. And yes, I don't think you will be successful. You will stay on trending if you stream that way. I don't care how good you think it is. Go make you a podcast or stream on another network that don't have a camera as your thing, because in this live stream, it's a mod bot set in this stream to detect a face, to detect a human being. And if one is not there, it is programmed to pull you down off of trending, to take you out of people's favorites. It is set to where it will stop you from being successful or being seen on here. The reason being because the app wants all the people that's sitting in the camera first to be seen before you in that dark stream. And I don't care if they throwing goldens in there. Hello, your stream is still at the bottom. If it's not what I call shadow banned, and that ain't even a technical word tag use, that's a word Pillow use. Like, we made up on the tag streets that you get what's called shadow ban when people can't see you in their face. Like, dang, Shawnee, you was live today and I ain't even see you show up. So no dark streaming.
All about the algorithm.
You absolutely right. The algorithm will pull you off if you stream like that and do other things like no driving. These mod bots are also trained to detect if you driving. Not only are they trained to detect if you driving, they paying attention to you, the background of things are moving. So even if you parked on your lunch break, turn around so that they don't see cars flying by, because they will still think you driving. So no driving. Those is Pillow rules. And no children. The best example is a girl who was going for her top badge, and I was mentoring her, and she would not get a babysitter for them kids. She is stream right through them, running around the house doing whatever. Chastise them in front of them and everything. Didn't care at all. And I said, listen, I can't do it. Okay? Because I know one day you're going to get banned. I was live one day and a girl got in my box and they heard the baby wet cry in the background. And next thing you know, she just pooped, was gone. So those are Pillow's 5 little rules. Great lighting, backdrop, you should, some type of background, no dark stream, no driving, no children. I probably got some other ones out there in there. What I miss, Shawnee?
Pillow's rules?
Yeah, Pillow's rules.
Um, Pillow wants you to be consistent.
Yeah.
If you tell her you're gonna go live at a time and you are not live at that time, especially if you message her and she
Mm-hmm.
takes time out of her day to come and see you, if you're not there, if it's a whole bunch of drama, if it's a she don't want no mess. If she coming to see you, she wants something that will keep her in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, especially if you want her to sign her name behind something for you. She don't do drama. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, like keep the drama, keep it cute if you gonna invite Pillow to a lot. She will leave and she will never return and will tell you why
And
she
then,
didn't return
yeah.
and will attach proof to you so she can go back 8 years later and be like, no, I tried to support you back in 2007 and you didn't do what I told you to do. I think another thing is I just said it for the last set. Have patience because it's not a overnight process. Like it may feel like it's a glitz and glamour type of thing, but you gotta put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like she not no miracle worker. She can give you all these tips and tricks, but if you're not going and applying it and trying to build your faves by going to fave parties, by sitting in rooms and being engaging and doing the work, then it's not gonna
It's not
work.
gonna work for you. No.
Mm-mm. It's not.
Okay.
One thing I did want to add was getting your face out there.
Mm-hmm.
Signing up for events. She do 4 auctions every year. 4 auctions every year. Valentine's, we just did Valentine's. We're gonna be doing the all white. We're gonna be doing the Halloween auction. Oh, the all black auction as well. Well, that's in the air. Sometimes it's all black. It could be Christmas. Knowing Pillow, she gonna keep you guessing. So just signing up for things, sign up for shows. I'm admin for I Know You. We were I Know You. We do not do January. We normally don't do. It's been
Don't
different
do
this
January
year.
or December. Yeah.
Right. We don't do January or December, but I mean, demand, supply, demand, whatever. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
get your face in the place, sign up. I take sign ups all 3 months out at a time.
Yep.
You know somebody that knows somebody. If you want to be on the show and you don't have nobody, still come. Still get on the books. Let people know who you are. She'll ask you the questions. She does one-on-one interviews. She also does group interviews. If you and the posse want to come, if you worried about the posse flaking on you, still come. Just do
Mm-hmm.
it. If it's not just Pillow Show, get on shows. It doesn't just have to be these featured shows you see. Just get your name out there so people know who you are, what time you stream. You get ready to stream, post it on IG. Put it in that little note box above your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Put a video up, put a story up. Hey, I'm going live, such and such and such and such. So people don't have an excuse to be like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't never see you because you're not looking. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to elaborate on all the things that we had first started on the tips for tag. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them. So we're going to elaborate on each of the 6 tips they took. Both of us is going to say a little bit on how to do those things. So the first thing is them diamonds. You want me to start or you want to go?
You go ahead.
Okay. 5 million diamonds. Um, it's a lot of different ways to earn diamonds on tag. You can be the beggar and Clinton. I need you to hit the gift box right now, Clinton. I done called you out because you done walked your butt up in the stream, Clinton, and I'm begging. Hit the gift box. No, I'm teasing. You can. A lot of people say a closed mouth don't get fed. And a lot of the girls or guys on here will tell you what their goal is. Not only will they tell you, it's a goal meter in the room and you can't set it. To everybody that's watching, it's located. I'm probably right there. Okay.
Mhm.
And I don't have a goal set because I didn't want to say what I wanted to make on my stream or whatever. But if the person has a goal set up there, help them achieve their goal. If you a gifter like that, or you support their live stream. So a goal is important to get to 5 million. Also, you can obtain them by having a niche. I have a niche. I play a game in my live stream, and my wheel is behind me. Let y'all see a little bit. Okay. But my niche is, if you send a certain amount of diamonds and get your name on my wheel, I collectively get all the diamonds together and give those out to another person, whoever wins, who it might be even you. So that's a niche of mine. I don't teach none of my students to pick up my game. Okay. I don't hand you my niche. We will think of one for you together. Um, so you can figure out what's your niche. What are you good at? We done had successful people on here like a barber, the barber. He on the all-time leaderboard in the top 10 all time. He cut hair all day and he paid attention to his live stream. So you can do your job if it's feasible for you to set up there. I don't recommend doing no job and paying halfway attention, but he showed me a great example of that job. He could pay attention and do both. I versus him and did all that with him. You can pick a niche on here, hopefully that nobody else have. Be so creative in your live stream that it warrants those gifts so that you obtain those 5,000 diamonds. I think it's multiple ways of it, and all the shows we gonna do this season, we gonna give you ideas on how to get it every single time. You can invest in yourself. Okay. A lot of people on here start out as gifters, and that's how I started. Yep, Shani started too. It was good because it gave me a learning lesson on how to give, what to give, stuff like that, you know, the numbers and things like that and stuff. So I gave from the heart. I didn't expect nothing back at all. And I don't regret none of the giving that I did because I learned from it.
Everything's a learning experience.
Right. Investing in yourself is like touching on the basis of what Shani was saying as far as the challenges. It's nothing wrong with you buying $100 pack and completing challenges to get the rubies back, because 20K is $50. So if you spent $100 that week and you got $50 back, that's more than what you was getting any other time giving out gifts. Okay, so it is
Don't
smart
expect anything back. Anything back, consider it a profit.
Yes. Okay. So you can always invest in yourself. You can also put your name out there, like Shani said, and then it would be so known in the app that people want to come and gift you anyway. Just because you've been on their show, you got great energy, your aura is good. They just like your vibe. They want to chill on your stream. They love your conversation. You something nice to look at, all that. Oh, here go another one of Pillow's rules. Don't come on here halfway. I don't like no halfway nothing. If you want a mine, please make sure your appearance is up to par when you cut the camera on. Fix your hair, brush your teeth, wash your face, put some lip gloss on, put a clean shirt on. Don't wear the same thing over and over again. I'm a stickler about those things. I don't care if you got the same hoodie, change the under t-shirt to a different color every day. Fix it, okay?
Look presentable.
Right, look presentable. But those 5 million diamonds, we'll touch base on how to get those all throughout the show with many different options. So I don't want you to get stuck on that. Is there anything else you want to add to the 5 million diamonds?
No.
Okay. The next one, the tag required was 5,000 faves. I'll let you start with the first one. What is the best way you know how to obtain favorites, Shani?
A faith party.
Okay.
So in my tag experience, one of the first rooms I stepped in was the Gunny. The Gunny did fave parties. The Gunny did sniper wars. It was always something going on. You know, you speak, you gain a fave, you fave the person back. It was like a good networking. And it never stopped. It was like a 24-hour type of thing. So one good way to gain faves to me is to go to fave parties, or also to go to shows. Go to these featured shows. You see the banners. Make yourself active in the comments. Click on the guest for that week. Click on Pillow. Come to her live. Be seen. Be active. Be present. Then people will take you seriously. Because I'm gonna be honest, if you come in my live and you don't have,
showing them.
Yep, you don't have a ring around your name, you don't have but one picture, you don't have any faves, I'm gonna think you're a bot or a troll. You know, you want people to take you serious, you got to take this serious.
Mm-hmm.
People want to distinguish a person from a bot or a person from an internet persona. So get your name out there, get your face out there.
Right. My way of getting faves would be to versus. I think versus is good, and like you have a good conversation with the person. I done faved a lot of people, like, oh, thank you for the fave. You killing two stones at one time. You got to stream 10 hours a week. You got to be active out here in the community, and you getting everybody to know your name and stuff. So why not versus and fave somebody?
I've
Okay,
had a
so
50-50 experience with verses.
okay,
Sometimes them people are a little crazy that you get.
sometimes we gonna come on the
I
good
don't even
side.
verses anymore unless it's like you, like somebody I've established that I know. I'm scared of the randoms, but
Yeah.
if it works for you, I mean, and also you gotta have tough skin. You gotta have tough skin because some of these people really have a lot going on outside the tag. So they'll try
Mhm.
to troll you and try to bring you down, and you didn't do nothing to them. It's just because they got a problem within themselves. So just
Yeah.
have tough skin, and remember, you don't have to settle. If somebody is doing something you don't like, remove them. Remove yourself.
Hmm.
You don't got to put up with it.
Right. Utilize your skips. You got a few of them on your own. Okay. Another way to obtain faves and it's dying down or making it hard to do because they changed the format of the app, but it still works, I believe, on Androids. You can still send friend requests and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The
and
city.
yeah,
Hmm.
accept friend requests. Then you would change your location often, so your browse section changes and all of that. So if you're confused on that, I'll elaborate more and walk y'all through it. But send friend requests through the browse section on the app on the Android or on the computer. You can send so
Yeah.
many. Back in the day, I think they let you do like 200 people you can friend, and then they'll say you are at your max. And I know that number because I had
Yep.
a lot of men that would do it to get their faves because it is harder for men to get favorites than it is for women. So
Absolutely.
go through your faves list and no, go through the browse list and friend people, click add friend, and you'll get your faves up that way as well. If you want to get them organically, just be you and go live. And when people come in, because I hear a lot of that going on, oh, I just want them organically. I don't want to do fave for fave or things like that. I want to see who rock with me. Pick your
Right.
poison. Pick your poison. After
Right.
the faves, was there anything else you wanted to elaborate on the fave, Shawnee?
No, they do make it harder now to do it
Mhm.
that way, but
Yeah,
that is the way I got a lot of faves. I used to change
yeah,
that location every time I stream.
yeah. Every week, that location brings a different thing in there, but Tag have changed some things, so we have to adapt with the new ways, and they made it a little more complicated to a new user. You get stuck, ask me. Leave it in the comments or something like that. Ask me. After the faves, it's the 10 hours a week. And I'm gonna let you start first on that one just because you shook your head about it. Because 10 hours for me is a breeze. So
Of course. Of course. Um, like you said, it's all about finding your niche. You
yep.
know, you got to find a way to make the time go by and it not feel like a job or not feel exhausting to you. And you don't have to do them all in one day. You can always break it up. You know, you got people that stream specifically on the weekends. You can find what time fits for where you live because some people on, being that tag is on East Coast time, heads up. You got some people that stream later at night, like mainly people off the West Coast because it's later in the East Coast, but it works for them. It's all about finding your time and finding what works for you. And like I said, once you develop a little bit of support and people that you're chill with and you rock with, you just keep the conversation going. So yeah.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So Shawnee may be difficult for her sometimes and to do them 10 hours a week. But unlike her, for me, I absolutely love it. I love streaming. I love to talk. It ain't boring to me. I can do it for hours. And like any given day, I probably stream about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours every day. Okay. So I about do. Hello,
Do not
hello. Let me
come
see if
looking
you
for
can give a
me.
vibe.
Do
Yeah.
not come looking for me. No 8 to 10 hours. You'll be lucky to get that during a whole week. Okay. Do not
Yeah.
come looking for me for that. But it's mainly because, like, you know how to keep your audience engaged. Again, being that I took a break, yes, I took a break. I took a 6-month break off of tech.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks are okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come back, it's harder to get your audience back.
Mm-hmm.
So in process of me being back on tag, I've been back on tag not even a month now. I've been back on tag a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's hard to just sit in that room and you talking and nobody is talking back to you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing music. I'm trying to get people to talk, but a lot of times it's
But
hard
it's
or
gonna
your
be
number
like,
not moving.
I'm done. But chill, why did you say phew when the
Cause he
10
can
hours
relate.
came?
Can you relate? Chill.
Okay. Okay, so how to deal with that? If I was in Shawnee's shoes and I was a top badge on here and I left for an extended amount of time and I lost what was called my crew and my people who follow me, is I would stream, I would rebuild like she's doing now. I would keep myself interactive with shows and things like that. That's why she is the co-host of this show. We gonna just officially announce it and let everybody know so she can get her foot back in the door and get more active and get her face more seen and stuff like that. So yes, that will help you as well. So the 10 hours a week, it do sound long. It's 40 hours in a month. That's if you are trying to become a top badge. Of course, it takes some time to build up to that status. So if you're not ready to become a top badge, and in the beginning, you don't have to do those hours. You have to do those hours once you hit the apply button for the badge. Like Nicole Ball, she is in that stage of doing those hours. So regardless of what she want to do, since she filled out that application, she has to do 10 hours. And also the next subject, 250K a week. You want to start or let me go?
Go ahead.
200. It sounds like it's a whole lot. And it kind of is, okay? Because 200K is $500. 50 more K is $125. So they want you to make $625 a week to show that you're the best. And that's at the bar rate, the minimum rate for them. Um, Pillow Rules is I like 500K or better. I ain't even gonna lie. I want you to double them numbers because you know how many thousands of people or hundreds of people on tag making 250. Go watch the weekly board and just start at 250K and go up because all them people is above you. So if you apply to become a top badge, check out how many other people have that number already. You know, and it's only Tuesday on the thing, and they going for their badge and they showing the app. Hey, it's Tuesday. My numbers is ready already. I could chill the rest of this week. You know, so as a mentee of mine, and if you seriously going for your badge, I say double it. You better than that. You are better than the bottom number. I'm a little strict on at 250K though. If you pull it in that, you will make the minimum requirements once you become a top badge, and that's 80K. Okay, so the app is preparing you for what you will have to endure after you become a top badge, because after that, those are the minimum requirements. It's only 2 hours of streaming a week, not 10, and it's only 80K diamonds, not 250. Okay, but if you are bringing in genuinely $625 a week, that's a good paying job right there on the side for some little 10 hours, okay? And even after, once you become a top badge, 2 hours a week and you made $200, you did pretty good, okay? Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you. So the 250K goals, if you want to become a top badge, those is the numbers you need to hit. If you're just doing a stream and you want to better your live stream, then you don't need to hit those numbers. Just make sure you cashing out some numbers and you utilizing the app for what it's worth, because you can make the money on here if you put forth the effort. You
Absolutely.
can elaborate on the 250K, how you feel about that, and any advice?
So back in my day,
Mm-hmm.
um, one thing that I enjoyed doing, and no, this is not for everybody. If you don't got it, you don't have to. You do not go broke trying to impress anybody on this app. One thing that me and a few of my tag friends did, we did comps. I liked comps. I wasn't
Okay.
trying to be number one, number two, number three, but I just wanted to be on that leaderboard. And a few times I ended up in top 10. They will call your name out at the rundown. And for me, I wanted everybody to be like, who is this new face in this comp? Who is
Yeah.
this person? Let's go see who this is. So, yeah, that was a fun time for me. It was fun until I looked at my credit card statement, but it was fun. Again, what do we say?
We
You
gonna
live
talk
and
about
you
that part.
learn. You live and you learn.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch bases on those contests a little bit. I call it investing in yourself. It's really not an even return, but it's true of what she said. To be recognized over the entire platform with the audience that they obtain in there is sometimes it is worth your name being called out because you do want that accolade under your belt. Okay. So don't never look at it like it was a bad investment. No, love, it was a good investment. A lot of people clicked on your name and typed your name and looked for you and all that and looked on the weekly and saw you up there and everything. So your name was looked at by thousands. Don't think that it was not looked at. So the
And it's
250K
fun.
and it's fun. Yes. Yes, and it's fun. Give it alone is fun. So the
It is.
250K, you can choose to obtain it any kind of way you want to. The next thing is entertaining and engaging content. You want to start with me?
You will. I know you. This.
Yeah. She is hinting to all of my engaging content, and that's why I could stream as many hours as I do because there's multiple things for you to do inside of my live stream. I'm very humble and I won't list all the stuff that I be doing all the time, but I keep myself busy and my stream busy with entertaining and engaging content. Always engaging because if your chat remains stagnant and not moving, you fall on a trending board. It ain't no gifts, it ain't no talking. It's kind of like dry, what I call a dry stream. And nobody is talking about nothing. And you don't have entertaining and engaging content. When you do, the audience is very engaged. And I'm hoping my audience is just all writing. That's why they ain't so engaged right now because they're learning.
Cough,
But
cough. See some
right.
emojis.
Uh-huh. Right. So you can have some engaging content for them. You can utilize your date box or the guest date box and have people talk to you and interact in your live stream. For all the new users that are just now walking in the stream, a stream can't be successful without you. I know it's a little weird and it may be your first time walking into a stream, but the person sitting there behind the camera needs you to talk. I need to bright say that out loud. The person that's sitting behind the camera needs you to talk. If it's a show that's kind of like this one that we're teaching and we have each other to talk to, and I know most of y'all are writing or learning, maybe recording even, but we need you to talk. She's here to co-host with me, so we'll talk. Me and Shawnee can talk for hours, so that's not the thing for y'all. But you need to engage with your streamer. If you like them, not even if you like them, when you walk in the stream, it's proper tag etiquette to say hello. Okay? Hi. It's not going to hurt you. It's free. That person is happy that you spoke to them. It's also proper tag etiquette to gift. As soon as you walk in the stream, the app got a big old thing to say, stand out, send a gift. They're giving you instructions on what to do in this live stream because it's an interactive one. Engage and thank you, Mawu. So that is what it's telling you to do. And besides that, look what it did. It showed us a big, beautiful gift. It said, Woo just sent an explanation heart and it put a badge by her name. Okay, so the app is praising you. Uh-oh, we lost Shawnee. Hopefully we get her back. The app is praising you for what you're doing, and the streamer should be thanking you for what you're doing because you just have put money inside their pocket. We got Shawnee back. So yes, have entertaining and engaging content that warrants a gift so that you can see the reap the benefits of live streaming.
I forgot coming in on my second device was gonna do that whenever I.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can go and elaborate on entertaining and engaging content.
So one thing that you said that I wanted to highlight on, whenever you said walking into rooms,
Hmm.
just speaking, um, like you got to look at it like you might be shy to make the first move, but it's not like you're watching TV. We feed off of energy. So if you're coming and you're just sitting there, I get irritated. I don't like to see people and I'm like, "Hey Alex, how you doing today? How was your day? Hey Woo, what are you eating for dinner?" And nothing is happening. I'm just like, "Okay."
What do
So
you do? What do you do, Shawnee? Honestly.
honestly,
Hmm.
I'm like, "Hey, you gonna talk to me? Are you here?" I go through their profile, I look at their picture, I'm like, "Okay, you're from blah blah blah." I try to get them to talk
Hmm.
because I feel like it's weird if you don't say something to
Okay.
someone whenever you come into their room. Yeah, I think it's a little creepy. That's just me personally, though. I think it's a
Okay.
little creepy if you come
Do you go the next step? Do you remove?
if they say something rude. Yes. If they don't
Okay.
say
So
anything at
if they
all,
don't say
I just
anything
keep
at all,
moving.
you
Yeah,
just keep
I
moving.
just keep moving. Because one thing about it is tag won't tell you of
Hmm.
these 48 bodies and 49 bodies in this room, how many are
Hmm.
presently here as you keep going through the live.
Hmm.
So you really don't know. It's kind of like a ghost live. You don't know who's here until you get a comment.
Right.
Comments are everything.
Yes, comments are everything, and it does let the streamer know that you're actively in a stream. That Shawnee's correct in that. Tagged has a constant viewer count that only goes up. It never goes down. And I think that's one of the best features about the app because who wants to think they sitting in a room alone unless you done absolutely yelled everybody out and you know you in there by yourself because ain't nobody said nothing. And even then, I still think somebody be looking at you because somebody in that room. I don't think
Yeah,
you just left them.
besides my bot. Also, as far as gifts go, if you don't have hundreds and thousands of dollars to spend, there's a button at the bottom. You can earn 100 coins. You can do that, I think, like what, 20 times a day, 10 times a day, something like that.
It's
Send a
something
gift.
high where you, yeah, it's something high where you can. You got to
When
think
the
of
gifts
it
come
like
up,
this. Hmm.
send them. Hit the fave. Hold the hearts down. Just because that actually does help.
Yes, it helps the stream. When there's free gifts on the stream, if they're in your room, and you're live and you see them, and I'm in my stream right here. It's a video here. I hope y'all can see it. It's a video here. If you watch that video, that's exactly what she's talking about. It's a free 100 coins. It's going to come off that 30-second video, and they're going to be given to you just by watching that video. Also, when you hit the gift box, it's a button inside of it that says, I don't want to be doing that while I'm on that phone. But because I had to record on here. So it's a button on there that says earn coins. And Tag, unlike any other app on here, thank you so much, Ghost. I appreciate you. Um, it's a button on here that says earn coins. You could, like Wu is typing in the chat, there's games you can play. You can download different little apps and they can give you different things. Thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I think they completed my bingo card right
Woo,
there.
woo.
Wow, almost. We got one more. But it is stuff that you can do to earn coins. And I ain't talking about no little bit of coins. You can play and
A lot.
earn a lot of coins. Okay.
Yeah.
And all you need to do, thank you, love. I appreciate you. All you need to do is hit the earn button game. Look, earn button game. Earn coins button and figure out which goal or which game you want to play. Don't be afraid to push the buttons on the app. I say touch everything because
It's free
nothing
money.
yeah, nothing is going to make you spend no money. Touch the numbers, touch the bubbles, touch the games, touch people's profile, touch everything on the page that you're looking at. Don't be afraid to. It's not going to make you purchase anything. To purchase something, it's going to take you through a credit card. little thing, and you know how to buy something online. So when you just touching the stuff on here, don't be afraid to use the app. Okay. So appropriate content is the last one, Shawnee, and we'll go into the next stuff.
Save the risque clothing for your spouse or inside the house, not on the Meet Me Groups app. Yeah, very big on that one. I have been banned before, and that is not a good look if you're trying to become a top streamer, or if you just want to be a great streamer, because you don't want to be known as the person that's always getting banned.
And I'll give you a little bit of inside scoop that Tag did let me know. If you get banned, it can hinder your top badge time by 90 days. They want you to have a clean slate by 90 days.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, they'll ask you, have they had a ban in the last 90 days? So
That's a good note
be
to take
careful of
down.
your ban. Yeah. And it depends on the ban. I'm gonna be real specific. If it's something that was minute and you really didn't even get in trouble. And what I noticed lately too is, because I did TT's Mama auction and I had on a nightgown, but I also had on a full nude bodysuit underneath it. And if they asked me about it, I was going to prepare to show them that I had on a nude bodysuit, but I did wear a negligee, a nightgown, live and doing an auction.
Right.
And I was not trying to break the rules. That's why I was covered up completely.
Right.
And I would have showed them. But at the end of that auction, unbeknownst to what I was going on, I guess I was still getting reported anyway by haters. And it gave me a warning, which I have never seen on Tag give you a warning for the ban. It was like the mod bot picked it up. I think I sent it to you, Shawnee, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, I sent it to Shawnee and I showed her, like, I had never seen it. So of course I took a picture and it gave me a warning and said, don't dress like that no more. So y'all will never see
in school. You was getting in trouble.
Right. Yeah. Right. Like I was absolutely in trouble. So being that they gave me that warning, I won't ever do that again. And that's rare, or maybe something brand new that the app is doing, because back when I was streaming before, you would just get banned and have to deal with it. So yeah, appropriate content is
I got it. It says notice from admin. Our moderator noticed that your clothing worn in your recent live stream was a touch too revealing. We've asked that you choose clothing with a little bit more coverage when hosting a live stream. We recognize you may not have been aware of this policy and have not issued a ban at this time.
And I'm so happy they didn't issue a ban at this time, because I wouldn't have been able to go live and make no diamonds, and it just would have been sad for me because I fight bans, and I'm so glad I didn't get one. I would have fought it. I would have. When you get banned, you can. Okay. Anybody have the right that you have the right to speak up for yourself. It even stated in the terms of services. I do believe so. Hey, Top Badge reality show, Just Jazz One, number one. Okay, we're gonna say that on this recording because that's a mentee of mine. Yeah, real long name. That's the Top Badge mentee of mine that I'm super proud of and excited for. And I'm glad in my first show, because the success story behind her name is phenomenal. We ain't gonna get into all that right now. We only got 8 minutes on this recording, but at another time, she will be on this show and she can tell you herself. Because all my mentees know I'm gonna have them up here and stuff. Jazz's show gonna be funny because I'm gonna tell her to say what's the bad side of Pillow being your mentor. And look, we gonna do a part 2 continuation. Listen, somebody got to do it. Jazz good at it. So yeah, the ban. The bans, you don't want to get those. It doesn't show that you are trying to be a serious Top Badge, because we do have people on here to streaming that never had a ban ever. And they are always abiding by the Top Badge rules. So you should abide by those as well.
And they tell everybody that you've been banned. They tell your business.
Every room that you entered gets an announcement. Sunday been banned. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Top Badge Sunday. So, yeah, thank all these Top Badges for coming in on this class, too. I appreciate y'all. So, they do announce it in the live stream. If it so happened that Shawnee got banned right now. Of course, she'll pop out the box, but a big old red banner across the bottom is going to say Shawnee has been banned. And we don't even know why. You can email the app and fight it. I suggest if you think you were abiding by the rules and you did not break them, I suggest you fight it if you are in a chance
Absolutely.
of becoming a top badge, because I have been known, they have been known to remove some bans. Mr. Jackson, if you that's you in the box, I'm doing a show. They have been known to remove some bans. They also lifted the length of time that the ban was there. Okay, so don't think you can't advocate for yourself. Okay,
Mhm.
and another thing I didn't touch on at the beginning of this, and that I'm glad it's, but still before I cut it off, is pay for premium. If you are not a VIP user, yet pay for premium on your account. Premium means to tag the app that you are serious about your page and you want to have communication with them and you are a paying user of that account. And it is a good thing to have. Thank you so much, Sunday. I appreciate you. So um, pay for your account. I encourage that. Okay. Because it gives you a pull above the rest. If you send an email in on a regular account that is not a premium user, not a top badge user, not a VIP user, it is probably going to take them about 3 weeks to respond. They're going to respond, but it's going to be a while because there's a whole bunch of other people. Like if I
More
DM
important
them,
VIP.
yes, yeah, VIP get like right now. You know, I'm waiting on Unique to come back with that answer she asked at the beginning of the hour because I know they answered her question. So like they get it first because the
Mhm.
VIP help run the app. They help us with the app. So
Mhm.
yeah. So pay for your account and keep your page. Okay. Pay for your account and keep your page. Anything else you have to add on with that, Shawnee?
Um. No, but I do have something else I want to say.
Go ahead, babe.
What's one myth that you heard in the tag streets about becoming a top badge or a top streamer?
Oh, a myth that I heard that is on tag. I'm gonna tell y'all a good one. Getting 100 million diamonds.
You've
It
heard
was a
it.
myth. Yeah, it was a myth back in the day. Um, oh, that you can't cuss or smoke. Jazz, shut your ass up, and I cussed her. And I'm about to light this cigarette.
She said myth. So
Yeah, that's a myth. That is a whole total myth. You are allowed to cuss as a top badge. You are allowed to smoke as a top badge. We are not TikTok. We are not those other net apps that you cannot do on. Tag is a so relaxed app. You can be yourself, you can stream, you can do it right in the camera. Now Tag don't let you do no hard drugs in the camera. So don't go
right,
get
don't
no,
get up here trying to.
yeah, snort no cocaine lines or do nothing all crazy, because if the mob bot seeing you doing all that, they are more than likely to ban you and let you not even be allowed back on the app. So
Forever. I
yeah,
I
forever.
done seen bands that say 2099 on them, baby. They're not playing.
Not playing. But the rule about the 100 million, it was set back in the day, or just, on tag period. A lot of people um just flip their way. I'm gonna say it, and I ain't even gonna teach y'all what that word is in this stream, not on this first show. I'll teach y'all it maybe on the next stream. Flip. Um, they flipped their way to 100 million and just thought, oh, I got 100 million. I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna get my stuff, but they didn't put in the time or nothing. So sometimes it worked for some people. I ain't gonna lie, because I seen it happen. Because I don't know who half the people is. They ain't on the app no more. And no, I'm gonna tell you this about live streaming. That's why Sunday Live. No streamer is still on the app if they didn't work and earn a badge. The ones that left was the weak and they didn't even earn it the right way. It was earned the wrong way, and they really didn't have no true content, and they off the app. But the ones that worked and have true contact, and like you see her saying, period, Sunday worked for her badge. Top badge just worked for her badge. So they ain't leaving the app. They right here and they gonna hold on to it and they proud of their accomplishments. So the flighty ones that think that it was just, oh, it's so easy. I just got this, and they walk out the door. They're not on here permanently. We work very hard, very, very hard. It's not an easy task. So many people is going for those accomplishments on here that's why I say my rules are harder than tag rules because it's a lot of bare minimum people hitting them. Oh, I got 5 million. Oh, I got 5,000. I'm making that 250. Mine's gonna do it better, harder, more, and you gonna have content.
For the longevity.
Yes, it's not easy, but don't give up.
Absolutely. It's definitely, I've said that a few times Sunday. It's not easy. Have patience. So one rumor that I heard whenever I was coming up was
Mhm.
to have your friends spam your name at the rundown. Them comments move so fast. Them people ain't paying attention and none of that. Like,
That's not true, Sonny.
but to me it
That's not.
was. I felt like I had them comments was moving so fast. I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't a way to guarantee you would get a badge because you was spamming somebody's name at the rundown.
It is a true fact that taking your team to the rundown on Friday at 2 p.m. and making them say badge, top badge Sunday will help you get a badge. You know why? Because
Why?
it shows the app, it shows the app that your community is behind you. That you got so many people and willing to put your name in here. It's a positive, very thing that it's like,
Correct. I never said it wasn't positive.
yeah, it's about it's like sending in a badge referral. I feel like if I type that in there in that chat, I might as well send in a badge referral for somebody because it advocates for that person to get a top badge in that stream in front of them. I'm gonna say this. I done been through a lot of admins. Jill badged me. She's on the Meet Me side of it now. After that, Rachel loved on me to death and spoiled me by the admins and made me feel like they'd do whatever I ask and need them to do. And I think they do in my head, but they, anyway. And Eden came in and Eden said at the rundown, she would take screenshots of how many people were saying and what names they was so she wouldn't miss it. So yes, it's true, Shawnee. The comments do move like a train running down a track very, very fast. And it's just and you can't catch nothing. But it does matter. It does matter. So make your team go in there every Friday and advocate for you every week. It's a community that does help. Yeah, it does help them run down. It absolutely does. Sunday,
It
you give them
may
some
it may
valuable
help for
points.
some. It
Yeah.
may help
And,
for some. In my case, I didn't have to do all of that. But I'm
okay.
glad I didn't have to do all of that either. But I was told, like Wu said, I was told that wasn't a factor by another admin. It wasn't Eden, but another admin did tell me that wasn't a factor.
Oh, well, Eden said it was a factor, and it is in my head.
I think that it is now. Maybe
Mhm,
when I got my badge, that might not have been a thing
mhm.
because I
Jazz
got
had
my
her
badge
team do
before
it.
Eden became an admin. So
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
maybe the times changed.
yeah. It does.
Yeah, it didn't play a part for me.
Certain
But if
people have
that'll help
different.
people,
Mhm,
now I'm all for it because again, I felt like it was the trenches. I wish we would have had challenges when I was trying to do this type of thing and probably would
mhm,
have made those 10 hours, more fun, the 250 more fun. They didn't have
mhm.
those things. So, I mean,
Yeah.
anything that can help the people trying to get their badges, I'm all for it, baby.
Right. Well, if y'all have any questions in the audience, I'm gonna take the last 10 minutes for questions from the audience. If y'all don't, I'm gonna elaborate some more. We got it out the mud back then. Okay. Everybody on the app have a different journey. If I tell y'all my journey, it's gonna be way different than what
Let's
Shawnee's
hear about it.
journey is. My journey,
Mhm.
um, I started on the app as a gifter. Y'all could think of y'all questions while I tell this quick story. I'm gonna try to make it fast because it's 7 years long. I started out as a gifter. I gifted people and didn't care about getting the diamonds back. I wasn't going live. I got in the box. Somebody saw me and was like, they like my voice and they like my appearance. Why don't I go live? I cut the live on. It did what it did. Um, I have been on an uphill roller coaster ride with Tag, and it ain't even never came down. My ride on this roller coaster been going like this, and it just keep on going up and up and up. I'm fortunate enough to say that. It ain't many that can say that about Tag app. I live a true Tag streaming dream. I honest to God do, and it feels absolutely amazing. When I was going for my top badge, we did not have a rundown. Can you imagine? There
Crazy.
was no rundown. So every Friday, we just woke up and looked on the all-time leaderboard and looked beside everybody's name and see who got the badge beside theirs. And a man named Chase with the badge hat got his badge a week prior before mine. And he played so much that I thought he just copied and pasted the badge and put it by mine and sent it to my phone because he texted me that morning and said, Pillow, they gave you a badge. But we couldn't advocate at the rundown
Right.
and it wasn't much to do. So back then, everybody changed their name to your name to show the community.
That's
Who
freaking wild.
crazy. So everybody was, and some of my people still like that. Seven, his name was Pillow Seven. Niecy, her name is still Niecy's Pillow. Everybody would have changed. It would have been Sunday's Pillow, Woo's Pillow, Pooh Cheesy's Pillow. It would have been, Big Uno, Pillow's Big Uno. Like it would have been, they would have also, so all of them, and I mean, I had a team. I had a team.
Crazy.
Yeah,
So,
and they,
so it was one person a week that got a badge?
no, it was five.
Excuse, 5 top badges a week?
Not skip. They gave five.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh my
five.
God.
It was five every week. We'd go on the board and it was like this person, this person, this person, this person. I was like, what? And yeah, five. And
Right,
they
that's a
can't do
lot
it.
of badges.
Yeah, the reason they can't do it right now is because TAG currently has over 200 plus top badges. And TAG utilizes what we call now is absent time off, where we're allowed to take time off and can remove our badge and put it back on because they understand that life happens, like Shawnee did, right? And when life happens, the app gives you the ability to take your top badge off and put it back on whenever it's feasible for you to come back live again. That's the
But you
perk
gotta
about.
meet the requirements when you come back. You're not just gonna get it back.
Right. Shawnee just went through that. She had to meet the requirements of getting it back and they put it back on there. But I think that's a perk and a benefit for you because back in the day, they used to just take your badge off. It ain't no telling if you'd have got it back. If you had great communication with the app, they might put it on. If you don't even email them, they might not. So like it just depends on the person and how
Got
well
a
they reached
question.
out. Yes. What's the question? What was the
Was the
requirement?
requirements the same?
Oh, back then, no, Big Mama. Y'all gonna be mad.
Don't even tell us then.
Go watch the video and tell you as soon as y'all open
Oh
the video
God.
and tell you we had to have 1 million diamonds. When they changed it to 5, I was like, thank God. 1 million
What?
diamonds. Okay, it was 1 million diamonds. They since changed that rule in like 20 something. I don't
You
remember
said you
when they
owe
did.
me a badge.
Yeah, tag owed me about. Well, back then, if you got yours, back my original badge date is May 17, 2019. Then you did not have to have 5 million. You had to have 1 million. Understand these boards looked all the way different. I know y'all viewing my board right now and be like, this lady is talking and she has 1 billion plus diamonds. Yes,
Can't even
now.
say that number.
But yeah, I can't even say the number. I got 1 billion, 12,465,843 diamonds. Okay, so like you didn't have to have that back then. And I'm gonna tell you, if y'all want to ever look at the board, I have made it a personal goal of mine to run up that all-time leaderboard. So if you go back on my Instagram and you gotta scroll, because I recorded my entire history for y'all to see everything I ever did on my Instagram, and it's posted. But scroll back. The person at the top of the board, when I joined the live, I believe they had about, I know the girl who was at the top, she had like 90 something million, and was maybe two men over top of her at the time. And I believe they had not more than 125 million each. So the diamond count was very low. What's the definition of genuine on here?
Crazy.
You want to answer
Crazy.
that or me? The definition of genuine?
I think you should start and then I'll piggyback off of that because we might have two different versions of
We
genuine.
do have two different versions. Everybody say it differently and how they want to. I'll say my genuine all-time number one gifter, if you was to look at my board right now, is Pillow 7 always. He still got my name and carried it back from when we did it back then and never changed it back. 7 is a genuine gifter to me. And he does not go live. He gifts me endlessly and he didn't expect anything back. Genuinely, to me, is when a gifter comes into your live stream, they purchase a pack of gold and give you a gift, whether they're a streamer or just a gifter, and they don't expect anything back at all. It was a genuine gift of love. Maybe even on the end of it, Fox used to say all the time, here, cash out Pillow, because I was entertaining that much that she wanted to make sure she gave me something that was mine.
That was
That's what I call genuine on here. Now, it's a lot of forms of being genuine on here because Shani and I are genuine with our gifting. I don't know where I'm at on her board. I don't know if she looked at where she at on mine. Oh, I'm number 3. Thank you. See, I ain't even know. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm a small fish in a big pond. It ain't hard to do the math.
Okay. So
Pillow just became my number 3, actually.
okay. I love that. I love that. I'm moving up. But I gift her genuinely because I care for her. She's a friend of mine on here. And I don't want her to ever think I gifted her something that she's obligated to bring back to me. That's a force flip. I don't do that to me unless you tell me on
Yeah,
the
that's
back
so
end. You
annoying.
tell me, Pillow, I'm gonna bring you this dragon. I need you to throw it at me in such and such time. Then I might have your back. But if you come and drop a dragon on me and you want that dragon come back on you, I probably hit the cash out button. You needed to tell me before then, okay? I'm number 3 over there too, okay? So that's that flipping thing, and that's where genuine is. But you describe genuine as well, Shani, and I'm gonna keep this going because y'all had questions. So yeah.
Okay. My definition of genuine is a little bit different as a newer streamer in this time and age that we are in. I want y'all to follow me though. I consider a genuine gifter to be anybody that brings me anything back. When I give you something, if I give Pillow a Goldie right now, and then I know the Goldie is gone, we haven't talked about anything, and then I'm streaming the weekend and she sees that I need 40 more K to reach my 80. I haven't asked her for it. If she give me that 40K, to me, that was genuine because she didn't have to do it. Once I purchased what I purchased, it was gone. The money was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Right.
So I consider genuine anybody that'll help you without you having to ask for it. That's just my definition of genuine.
I agree. I agree with it as well. I do. I do feel like it's true that a streamer, all streamers need streamer to streamer support. The app that gives us challenges that makes us gift each other. That should give you hints to say, if you got to receive this gift from 5 people, they don't just want you in your circle. They want you out here and seeing and being on as many boards as possible.
I love a new person on my board as long as you're genuine with it. Like, don't call your card back.
Well, these ones, but yeah, I get you.
Don't do that. So luckily, in my 2.5 years, I have not had that happen.
Yeah.
Luckily, but yeah, genuine is what you make. If you feel like you gave somebody something and they came later on and blessed you with half back, and you didn't ask for it, that's genuine because they didn't have to give you nothing. They could have ran off on you, quote quote,
okay,
because it was theirs. How do you show your supporters that you appreciate them?
Oh, I got that one. I got that.
Oh, I know you do.
I do. I got that one, Big
got
Mama.
some good questions.
Yes, that's an excellent question. Thank you for asking it. Okay, so back in the day, I had a friend on here. Her name was Classic, and me and Classic was very close. We talked this year. I'm glad she's doing good and stuff. But she was successful on here. I mentored her, and I kind of feel like we mentored each other. We just helped each other figure it out. So one day we were talking on the phone, and I was like, "Dang, people give gifts all the time, but we don't have never nothing just like you think, Mama. How do I, Big Mama? How do I?" um appreciate them. So I make pillows. Pillow makes pillows. And if you gift a certain amount in my stream, yep, you get a pillow. And at the time, and any time, I be giving those big gifts or any type of gifts. I have merchandise that range from all different types of things that you can get personalized with your stuff. Or if you love me, I can have something of my image put on there for you, whatever your likeness is. So depending upon the streamer, Big Mama, is how they show appreciation back. You're not obligated to do anything. There's a lot of supporters on this app and many other apps all over that just want to give. That's just in their heart. Okay. They will never touch the camera. They ain't worried about what you're going to return back. I'm going to use her as an example, and here is Gelato. Gelato is my genuine gifter. Gelato gifts me genuinely in my live stream, and she gifts me genuinely in real life. And she does not want anything back. Matter of fact, when I be trying to send her anything back or do anything like money wise or something like that, she'd be like, "No, Pillow, you deserve that." So ways I found to gift her back is to give her my merchandise. Gift her my merchandise. Yeah.
That's a good one.
So you can pick and choose what you want to. How do you want to appreciate your gifters? A lot of people back in the day, and I'm gonna give you one of my niches that I don't use anymore right now because that wall is so far away from me. But like Shawnee, if she took if she went to the Dollar Tree and bought that pack of 100 hearts and she put somebody's name on it every time they sent her the 10K gold wheel, well, she just made $2 off of putting a paper heart on the wall. Go ahead and do that for this month, Shawnee. See how many names you can get. I'm just telling her a goal to do to make her diamonds roll. It's many different things like that that you can incorporate in your life. People love to be in the bubbles. They love you to say their name. I have a flashing, where did I put it? A little sign. These are on Amazon, the little LED lights. It pins on the back of my you can pin it on your shirt right here, and you can have your gifter's name run through here. That could be how you can show that you appreciate them. A gifter's wall, making a boss of the week flyer, posted it on your Instagram, highlighting the story of what dragon or gift they done gave you. It's many different forms of way you can show appreciation. The first one should be a thank you out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
A thank you out of your mouth. Okay. Any other questions?
I'm
Or
gonna
you
give
want to
you.
elaborate?
I'm gonna give you one that's not even a monetary value that people don't even think about. So a lot of your supporters, if you have them on IG, if you see they're having a bad day because they like to post on stories, somebody passed, something happened, they have an event, just a simple reach out. I'm checking on you. I'm thinking of you. I'm sorry for your loss. Let me just be in the building. I'll hold down the hearts and write your name in the comments if I don't have it monetary wise. There's different ways you can support people on here. I with somebody cash app because they cashed out me some money one time. And then I remember their birthday and I was like, bet, cashed out them. Because the diamonds are cool, but if you can do something, they might want to put that money somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Just being present. Being present. How are you feeling today? Checking in on them. You haven't seen them on live in a while. They haven't been in your room in a while. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Is it best to do verses? You want to answer or you want me?
You know how I feel about verses.
Shani don't like verses, so
I
I do.
don't like verses,
Yeah, she
baby.
don't like
But it
verses,
works
but
for Pillow. Do what works for
do what
you.
works for you. Yes, and she's that big on that. So verses. I feel like it's a way to get your name out there in the community by versing people, because all of us hit it all day. Some of us don't have a niche or content to do, so we just want to talk to somebody else. Hey, how you doing? The same routine over and over until somebody you get that you find that you like. Now, a lot of the girls do find a buddy. Like me and Shawnee will just team up and say, okay, Shawnee, on Wednesday, we gonna versus from 7 to 10, and we gonna sit and talk to each other the whole time. So we not bored. We up in the camera. We have an interaction with the audience, but we more or less depending on each other to hold each other down. So if you uncomfortable with random verses, find you a versus partner that is cool with you, and they will sit and verse you all day, be it a female or a male.
Yep.
Okay.
Or versing with strangers might work for you. If you can find
Yeah.
some decent people out here, then why not?
Yep. That's true.
That's all the tips for tonight.
Yeah. We can't know. Do I believe in kicking?
Oh, baby. Absolutely.
Okay. Shani said absolutely. I'm gonna tell you what Tag taught me. Yes, it tells you when you start your live stream if a user is doing something that you can block them and stop them. Unfortunately, everybody that comes on an app ain't always pleasant and nice. Okay, and we trying to change the dynamics on the apps, and we can't start with ourselves. If we're pleasant and nice, then maybe the next person would be as well. So if they're rude already from the jump, remove them from your stream and keep going. Y'all don't know how many times I'm touching the screen and y'all don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. And if a person bothers me, I don't let it take my energy away from my stream and what I'm doing. I easily hit remove on the stream and be done with it, or block. If I don't want to ever deal with it again, it's a block button. But if I'm all right with that person, maybe they just having a crazy day and they came in like that, like Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson want to get in my box and talk. I know right now at the time he still requested it. The video you're gonna see me not even pick it up and answer, but I know him, so like that's just what I choose to do. But you are the controlling factor in your stream, okay? So you control your stream. Do you believe in charging your bouncers to be bouncers? It just depends on Sam. It's not, that's not today. We in the middle of a show. Um, do I believe in charging for the bouncers? Okay. For my status, yes. Okay. I believe in chart. Okay. So it used to be a thing back in the day. When I first started streaming, I was a gifter. And there was a girl by the name of Vanilla. And I don't know if y'all remember Vanilla, but Vanilla was beautiful. She light skinned, little pretty young thing. And she was so pretty. And her room was the happening place to be. And her being in her room was the happening place to be. I wanted to be read in her room. And I was like, well, what it costs to be read? And she was like, it's a jet. Back then, jets was 100K. I flew the jet. I turned red. And her stream was a big stream to be in. Thank you, my first. I appreciate you. It was a big stream to be in. So I turned red in there. But turning red in that stream was a benefit for me. So many people hit the faves on me. Okay. So it was something I invested in, and I was glad I did, and I got the faves from it. Did I know I was going to be who I am today back then? No, no. So it's on you as a person. If you feel like you have worked that hard and you are entitled to that, then charge a red. But if you brand new on the app, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you brand new with 0 diamonds or don't have 1 million yet, and you got a ridiculous amount up there to be in your room, you full of yourself. And come off that high horse until you establish, until you are established on the app to where people feel it's fitting to pay for a red in your room. Okay. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate you. And first responder. Yeah. But do the app say do a charge for bouncers? No, the app don't tell nobody to do that. That's on the person. Stunners has got the richest live in the world, the #1 man on the app. For all of my YouTubers who don't know what who Stunner is, he's the #1 man on Tag. His bouncer right now is a dragon. I mean, you're gonna swipe for $100, $100 $25 and give it to him genuinely because he's earned that.
Or you can play a game before you can do anything.
Yeah,
now, luckily, I got in when it was $20K, but hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Fortunately, I got in because my name is Pillow and I ain't never paid. But he met me in real life and just made me red. So like, I don't even never charged him for one, and he never charged me for one. So
right.
Like, yeah.
It's
so
a mutual. See, you hear what she said? Is levels to this. I can't do. Everybody can't do that. They can do that with each other. When I became Black VIP, I was Black VIP before I was a top veg. That's when I didn't charge. But if you were like my bosses of the week, you had red in my room. If you were consistent, you had red in my room because I knew if something was to happen, those would be the people that could get the nonsense out of there. And that was mainly what it was about, getting the nonsense and the riffraff out of there. Because one thing about it, when you're streaming and you're going for a badge or anything, you will have haters, or they'll send hecklers in there to mess you up. And all it takes is one screen recording to the right person, and you don't have a badge anymore. And you don't even know why. They probably won't even tell you. They'll just be like, shot, nope. She has a nasty attitude. We don't need that.
Right. And the app wants you to represent them in a great light. So it does make a difference. Currently, right now, my bouncer is the cheapest I've ever had it. It's $6.99. I currently want to be the most subscribed person on the app, so I charge a subscription. So if y'all think that's high, you crazy. So mine's is cheap. It's $6.99. If you want to be Red and Pillow's room, you subscribe and you'll get it. How do you deal with
used to bees?
Used to bees. They used to shoot for you, but now they don't, and they still come in all the time. She said you used to. I ain't know I even thought about that. Some people that used to shoot for me and then don't come in. They don't do that to me. Maybe because my mouth or who I am, and they have love and respect
when the recording stop, we gonna answer that question.
No, we ain't gonna be recording stop. We gonna answer that question because I don't want no one to ever watch me and think something different. Okay, so I personally haven't dealt with that. When the person stops shooting for me, they usually off the app. And I have some events, it's people that come back just because I'm having an event, just to support me for it. It didn't happen several times over in my tag journey on here. So I'm fortunate enough to say, remember that uphill roller coaster I told you I was riding on? It's always been like that for me, and I'm blessed to say that. Is it some people that have gifted me that don't come in here no more? Yeah. How do I deal with that? I don't give a damn. Okay, I don't worry about who not in here. I was taught by my mentor, Rachel, who was a tag admin on here. She said this to me: Pillow, stop worrying about the people who are not in your live stream. Worry about the people that are. Be appreciative of my first responder, Mama Jazzy, Darling, and Andreas for coming in your live. Why are you worried that 7 is on vacation, or not vacation, is doing life right now, and his wife said he ain't allowed to swipe on the app right now because he just got new whatever for his company. So he ain't on the app right now. That's my number one. So I take that as, okay, you just ain't on the app. Ain't nothing happening. You just doing it. So I look for my other people that are doing it. Okay. So get them out your head, mama. Let them go. And if they still in your live stream, maybe that's a conversation you need to have off the app, because egos are large live. Egos are large while live. Have a conversation off that. Maybe life happening, they just ain't got that money no more. Maybe when you got them to be your gifter, they had just got some big settlement check or a bonus or something and was swiping and doing all that, and it ran out. So like, you never know nobody's circumstances. Maybe it wasn't even their money in the first place and they just had it and it's gone, girl. Thank God you got them couple dragons, you good. You know,
always expect the unexpected with tag. Don't think tag is gonna be consistent or the people. You gotta evolve.
Right. How do you keep yourself busy when your live is slow? You want to start or me?
That's you.
That's me.
She missed that when you answered earlier, actually.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I be going fast sometime or just talking. And I'm excited about the show because y'all rolling how I wanted it to in the beginning. And that's
Yeah,
why I
we don't
cut.
went over time, so it's
Yeah,
definitely
that's why
doing
I
what
did.
she wanted
And
to
you
do.
free to do whatever you want because I can keep going. So it don't matter.
Cool.
Okay.
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 All right, y'all. It's been real. I see you next time.
Okay. Next Tuesday, y'all see Shani up there. I'm gonna keep going because I can either break my video up into part one and part two, and I won't never stop when y'all got questions. I'm always here to answer them if I say that's my show. Yep. She said, thank you, Shani. Y'all gonna see Shani. She is the co-host of this show. So how do I keep myself busy when my live is slow? It ain't keep myself busy. I just keep y'all engaged. Um, my brain be working different, so I be constantly thinking of something to do. Is either I'll sing a song. You asking me personally what I do. I'm a great lip singer. I can make you think I'm singing a song just to you, and I can't hold a note. But I'll do a song and get in my vibe. And begging me always says, she say, I love when I walk in and Pillow is in her groove and she don't care about what's going on here. She in her groove and her vibe and she doing her song is one of the things I love to do. That's my personal go-to because it calms me. It puts me in a vibe and a zone that I want to sit in front of the camera in. I verses. I versus. I hit thing, Hefe, what you doing over here? Talk to somebody, Shani, few people, hit the random streets, whatever. I'll box my person that's typing to me. This morning, Unique was typing to me and typing to me and typing to me. And she said she rolling the blunt. And I said, okay, I got one. I made her get in the box and talk to me. The verses is scary. Versus your friend. Find you a versus partner. And verse your friend and stop being scared about things on the app. That person can't touch you or kick you through the phone. So skip they butt. Okay? But get thick skin because it ain't meant for the weak. Streaming ain't meant for the weak. How do one increase the views in a room? Sometimes you stay for hours, only 5 people that come in. It's like 30 minutes, one person come in. Darling, you need somebody to do some stuff for you, like the stuff, the oh, what is that? Spotlights. They can spotlight you. I'm number 3, and I don't even know how I got that. They've been shooting them things on me all day. Um, Somebody can spotlight you. Ask your friends who do verses with you. Um, you can't hold the hearts. Stagnant chat makes you not trend. Gifts make you trend. A little investment tip is yourself. Sometimes you might have to buy that $100 pack to tell your friend to, hey, you throw a jet on me, and when I start my stream, and I throw a jet on you, or 100K gift or better to get you trending up the trending board so people can be seen, so you can be seen. Um, you're not as out in the community if your views ain't even going up because your faves should be coming in your live. They should be alerted that you're going live. So maybe you in your bubble still too much and you need to come out of it some. Tag is a community. Remember, most of us stream. You want engagement for other people. You do need that streamer to streamer support. I want Shani to come to my live. I want Pillow to come to my live. I want Darling to come to my live. You know what I mean? Yep. Send a blast as well. That helps. Um, it's a lot of different things that will increase your views. It's your profile picture. Let's see what it is. You're beautiful right there. So that profile picture is good, but switch it up sometimes. Figure out what profile picture works for you. Go through. Don't just leave one of the same picture up. Go live 30 minutes and see if that profile picture gets you some people. If it don't, switch it up and try another one until you find the one that pops. Do you kick people out of the box when they want to stay but no one is gifted? You're welcome, love. Do I kick people out of the box when they stay, but nobody is gifted? You be letting some stuff go on in that stream, mama. Um, it's kind of difficult for me to answer that question. I'm a little different. I don't use the box like that. Most of my people don't even request a box. Most of my viewers are some selfish jokers. They came in here to see Pillow. They did not come to see whoever they know. I'm an old schooler. We didn't have the boxes. We had one box, one, when I started streaming. They had to make them other 4 boxes added on just for me to get my feature to switch from this show, How to Become a Top Badge, to I Know You, because I was waiting on the boxes to get added to the live because I asked for them. So, like, I'm not a box dependent person. I could talk to y'all all day and entertain y'all all day and flip through everything and never get dry, boring, or dull with each thing I want to do over and do different stuff. I'll verses. I'll make my products. We'll play my game. We'll have a subject. I'll sing a song. I'm going to keep switching up everything. So I'm tired of sitting in front of the camera. So I don't require that box person. That's me. If you require that box person for interaction, does it make a difference to you if they gifted? That's on you if you want to put them in your box. My box person, I require a hi. How you doing? Can I get in your box? You will never catch nobody who done walked in here and just hit my box and think they gonna get in it. Even my top badge sister and other my top badge family, they always ask me. I remember Shimmer yesterday. May I enter your box? Because she from the old school and she know Pillow ain't a box person, but Shimmer always allowed to get in. She don't even gotta ask. So yeah, that's a little bit different. Yeah. So pick and choose your person in the box. If you don't want the company of them, just hit the verses on the slide. You can do things without a person knowing you doing them. If you got somebody in their box running their mouth, hit the verses to one of your friends or a random and be like, oh my God, I forgot I even sent that out. They don't know. How do you find the energy to get dolled up for live when you don't want to? Don't go live. Don't go live. Live is you, this your job. You cut it on and you work when you want to work. You don't got to cut it on when you don't want to cut it on. You're not obligated to do anything. You're the boss of your own person. You don't got to answer the Pillow, the admins, nobody about your stream. That's your live stream. And how you conduct it is how you conduct it. Now I'm going live. If I don't feel good, if this is my thing for me, Golden, personally. If I'm not happy, I'm not going live. I have to be happy because I have to make you happy. I got to make you so happy it warrants a gift to pop out in my stream. So if I'm having a bad day and I'm just going through something, I'm not going live. I'm not, because I'm not going to give you the energy it takes for it to be a successful stream. You have to pick and choose. Hey, Sonny. But don't it take away from the live when you're not consistent? Yes, it does. You can set a schedule and put it in your bio and stick to it. You could become so comfortable with streaming. All my people know 8, 9, 10 a.m. Pillows live every day. My morning stream is my best stream. To me in my head, it's my best stream. My evening ones, they suck sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. Except tomorrow. Yeah, if they trying to make me take a day off, and that's I'm gonna try my hardest to. But if I get up in a good mood after my class and I want to go, I'm gonna go because I'm in a class and I'll be up. So I'm just a go-getter. So I had a don't stop, get it. We can't stop. We ain't got what we or go. Let's get it. Okay. Self-improvement. Self-improvement. It's a content creator that is bigger than me is mentoring me. And I'm in love with it because I'm learning so much. So yeah, I want to grow so I can be able to teach y'all to grow past me. So yeah, you have to consistently keep the person that's better in front of you. So, you continue to go. Hi, God King, and I appreciate the love. How you doing today? Any other, Sonny, any other questions? about how to better your live stream. Again, y'all, if y'all just now joining me, I am Pillow and my co-host is Top Badge Big Body Shani. This is How to Better Your Live Stream. This was my original first show on the app, How to Become a Top Badge Streamer. And we're at the end of it. So if you missed it, next week's show, we will continue on with VIPs will be the topics. Gifts will be the topics. The color name changing of it, and I will break down the diamond amount for you and go into creating a niche for yourself. You'll be here. I hope y'all all be here every week. I'm gonna stop this recording right now. Y'all can continue on because I ain't done. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all the love y'all shown in this live stream. To my YouTubers, I appreciate all of y'all watching and download Tagged Up and come and join this party live. You are talking to a successful tag mentor who has mentored hundreds, if not over 1,000 people on the app. And I know I've helped many obtain a top badge. I can help everyone who is willing to put forth the work to get there. Anyone who is willing to put forth the work to get there. I'm a tag partner and a great mentor to have. If you need me to get you that trend and boost on your account and you are new, you DM me, hi mentor, and I'll help you out. If you need me in the comments on YouTube, just let me know. I hope y'all download Tagged Up and join us live. It's the best thing popping out here.